Hello, what's up and how you doing? Welcome to the Urban Spill, where we talk all things pop culture, entertainment, and celebrity news. I'm your host, Jan Jackson, and I'm glad you came. Also, we're new to these YouTube streets, so please show your support for the channel. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We want to know your thoughts on all of these stories. Please and thank you. And without further ado, let's get into this week's top entertainment news. On Tuesday night, MTV presented the 2023 edition of the Video Music Awards. And according to everyone with eyes, it was a total shit show. For decades, the MTV VMAs was appointment television, but the popularity of the show has declined in recent years, and we think that has something to do with the overall decline of quality entertainment, period. The 50-year anniversary of hip-hop landed a prime spot on the performance stage with performances by Dougie Fresh, Grandmaster Flash, Nefarious 5, LL Cool J, Daryl DMC, McDaniels, Lil Wayne, and the VMAs was hosted by Nicki Minaj, who also closed the show. But that's all we have good to say about it. Now here goes the bullshit. Well, if you don't know and haven't heard and have not seen, God bless you. Well, Suki showed up to the 2023 VMAs and, she pretty much did what Suki does.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
And the internet was in an uproar for the usual things. Now, child, when it comes to Suki, what can I say but Suki, poor Suki. Ain't nobody ever had a kind word to say about Annie Mae. Anyway, the point I think it is when it comes to Suki is that we focus a lot of attention on calling her a whore and saying how tacky, and trifling she is, and how she make all black women look bad. And I agree and I understand. But my point is, I think we need to start paying attention to what she said. They knew who I was when they invited me. Who invited her? Who invited her? Who keeps giving her platforms to represent black women? That's not by mistake. They keep doing that on purpose. They're doing that on purpose because that's the image that they want of us out there. That's why there is so much Suki and Sexy Red and Krishan, and because that's the image that they want of black women out there. So all of that is to say, I'm not about to take time and go in on Suki. Suki is a child to me. At the end of the day, when it comes to us feeling like she is a bad representation of black women or the culture, we have to start asking the gatekeepers, why do you keep inviting these type of people? Why are these the only representations of ourselves that we see? Why is there no diversity? Why we see Suki but we don't see Cleo Soul or Normani or a host of other talented people that they could give these platforms to? There's a reason why, and like I said, instead of keep telling Suki what's wrong with her, she knows what's wrong with her. They're paying her to do that. They want that to be wrong with her. We need to start asking, who's doing that? And start paying attention to who those people are and totally ignore her. And then when she doesn't have any more influence, they'll stop using her. So with that said, we just, Suki is what Suki is.
I'm trying to get my scratch. I'm trying to get my scratch and eat a we be eating today in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get this scratch.
When it comes to wellness, remember, self-care is self-love. Now you can experience spa-like relaxation at home with Zen Essentials all-natural self-care accessories. Treat yourself to affordable luxury with our eco-friendly, sustainable bamboo accessories, crystal candles, rose sage, and room purifiers that offer a clean and sophisticated aesthetic that helps you elevate your home spa experience. Invest in yourself with Zen Essentials. Shop now for 15% off the entire store.
Are you a small business owner or organization struggling with building your brand? If yes, Adism Media Group can help. We offer cost-effective marketing and brand building services designed to get your business noticed. It's your one-stop shop for custom logos, full brand development, websites, and creative design for booklets, brochures, products, merch, and more. We can also perform a complete creative overhaul on old websites, or spruce up your social media platforms, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Linktree, helping you present a professional and unified presentation. Visit adisamedia.com today to learn more about how we can help you bring your business vision to life.
Okay, so are you guys familiar with this man? His name is Brother Polite, motivational speaker, Black conscious guru, and now apparent convicted sex offender. Brother Polite, whose government name is Michael Nowak, has been sentenced to 7 years in jail plus 10 years probation for allegedly assaulting a 14-year-old girl back in February of 2022. Brother Polite, who's known for his polygamous relationships, and the alleged victim is the daughter of one of the women Polite 37 was romantically linked to, according to police. Well, according to the internet, he's one of those hotep niggas running around talking today's math and allegedly scamming money from the black community. Child, look him up. Anyway. All right, because see, this is what I'm saying. Why they be on the internet preaching to you and acting like they have it all together, and these women be going along with a lot of this shit. See why he got you walking around with a cookie bush and you looking crazy by the head? This is what he's really into. See, this is what be happening. But anyway, I digress again. Okay, and now this is where it gets all a little too sad for us. This is, apparently there is some leaked audio from Polite's sentencing where the little girl's mother does address Polite in court, and we're going to listen to a minute or two of it, not too much because like I said, so this is a trigger warning. It is very emotional and it is very, very sad.
Good morning. All right, so what I'd like you to do, is, well, you don't want to give your name, so at this point, just go ahead and you can give us an impact statement. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Michael Nowak. This is the first time I have spoken publicly about what you've done to my daughter and I. I have gracefully remained silent the last 2.5 years. 2.5 years of pain, shock, disbelief, PTSD, constant nightmares, and daily triggers. Trying to help my daughter heal when I'm not even healed myself. What you have done to my daughter, myself, and my entire family is inexcusable. You hurt us all. You made me believe that you were such a great man and you could do no wrong. You made me fully trust you, and for that, my daughter trusted you too. But the truth is, you're a monster. A demon. The very first time that I allowed you to be alone with my daughter, the very first time, and you couldn't even help yourself.
Damn.
You told me you was going to be right back. You were going downstairs. You were going to grab food and take vacation pictures. You told me that you wanted to have a one-on-one talk with her about loving and respecting me as a great mother that I was and am. And I actually believed you. I believed that you were going to bring her right back. I thought you were going to have this trusting conversation with her that you promised me. Her and I both trusted you. For a grown man to violate a child who trusted him, you should be ashamed of yourself. You plotted on me and my little girl. The entire time you knew what you planned to do. Isolate, intoxicate, then violate my baby. Shame on you. I trusted you to bring her right back. You were supposed to bring her back the same way that you took her.
So you guys see what we mean when we say heartfelt. Our condolences go out to both the mother and the victim. And we just hate that this whole thing happened. Polite reportedly engaged in inappropriate behavior with the minor, including touching and attempting to force the little girl into sexual acts, raising concerns about his conduct and safety of the child. However, even though Polite took a plea on charges of child rape and other serious offenses, despite previously stating that he would not, Polite's lawyer still maintains there is some hidden information that the public cannot see, potentially misleading the public about the truth of the serious allegations. Sir, it's not the public you have to convince. It is the judge. And if you have some evidence to clear your client, maybe suggest you clear your client. They just gave this man 7 years in jail with 10 on paper, and his lawyer is still talking about he has more evidence. Child, if this is not the worst lawyer we've ever seen, I would be on trial for assault and battery next. I'm just saying. He could have represented himself for all that. And isn't he a Moor or some shit like that? And don't they have ways of establishing some type of independent sovereignty where the U.S. laws don't apply to them? That's what they say. I don't know. But then people say, don't none of that shit work when you're touching people's children. Okay? Now, put your hand behind your back. And in spite of this, Polite's lawyer is still saying that he's confident that he will be able to prove his innocence. But he may still face years in prison due to incriminating DNA evidence. What? So the people have DNA evidence, and he pled out. So exactly what is this new news this lawyer is supposed to bring? What he's going to tell us that he was sharing a toothbrush with this little girl? I guess the lawyer is scamming Polite like Polite was scamming everybody else. I don't know. But what I do know is if those people have any DNA evidence as proof of any sexual assault, he had better have taken that plea. Those people was going to send his ass so far up the river, he would have never seen the light of day again. Fuck what that lawyer is saying to us and the public. He told Polite, oh man, they got you. And I'm going to do what I can. It's going to cost like 30 racks, but I'm going to do what I can. And Polite was like, yeah, please do whatever you can. I sure appreciate it. Now that's the real conversation they had. Anyway, Polite's lawyers go on to say that Michael faces 7 years in prison for alleged inappropriate behavior with the teenage girl, and this may make it challenging for him to rebuild his life and career after release. You don't say. Exactly where did Polite get this lawyer? The flea market? This is some ghetto ass, backwards ass shit this man is saying. And these be the niggas that be all over the internet talking crazy to you about the moon and stars and shit. And people really buy into it. And a lot of Polite supporters, who apparently many of them are black women, still support Polite, exciting excuses like it's a setup and young girls are just too fast these days. But we digress from all that. The courts have DNA evidence. He took a plea, and his lawyer's like, shit, as long as he got money, I'm going to play along. So he going to jail. So y'all tell us what y'all think about this Polite case and this whole influx of sexual assault in the black conscious community overall, from African Bombada to Dr. Malachi Z. York, now Polite. Exactly what do y'all think is going on? They all be vegans and eating beans and mushrooms and shit. I don't know. Y'all think they need a piece of fish or chicken? Y'all tell me what y'all think. It's too much. All right, now let's talk Tiffany Haddish. We don't even know where to start with this weirdo. If you haven't seen it, this clown literally chased down Shakira. According to Entertainment Weekly, the comedian persistently followed the video vanguard honoree backstage at the VMAs, screaming her name, and then photobombed the lady multiple times backstage at the VMAs. Take a look.
Shakira! Shakira!
She ain't stopping for you. Shakira, you gotta turn. Shakira, you gotta turn around, baby. We're back.
And you know that's a goddamn shame. What exactly is wrong with Tiffany Haddish, and how embarrassing for her? The white people are now referring to her as a super fan. A video from backstage at the awards show showed Tiffany Haddish persistently pursuing the pop star as she made her way through the room. They reported that Haddish is seen spotting the singer from across the room and making a beeline to catch up with her before she leaves the area. The comedian repeatedly shouts, "Shakira! Shakira!" trying to get her attention with her unmistakable voice. By that they mean ghetto. And later eventually inserts herself into a few photos with the Colombian icon. Throughout the whole ordeal, Shakira does not appear to acknowledge the actors at any point. Haddish attended to present the Best Afrobeats category at the ceremony. Meanwhile, Shakira received the Video Vanguard Award midway through the ceremony for her Hips Don't Lie for the Hips Don't Lie collaboration with Wyclef Jean. Shakira also won the VMAs for Best Collaboration for TQG alongside Karol G. In other Tiffany Haddish news, she is also being sued again by the parents of the children who were formerly suing her before. Apparently, the mother has opened up another $1 million lawsuit, and we will bring you all some updates on that in a minute. Let me put my finger on it, but I'll tell y'all what's going on with that. But she is in the process of another $1 million lawsuit. So, there you have it for Tiffany Haddish. She needs to really get shit together. That was a mess. This was your Daily Spill. For more, click on one of the videos here. To see this week's full episode, head over to the Urban Spills YouTube page. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to seeing you there. If you would like to support the channel, you can find support links in the video descriptions below. Until next time, as always, love, peace, and hair grease, y'all.